Hello, seekers. Medicine here. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining us in Circle today. And thank you so much for our guides who collaborate every day with us to find a universal message for the day. And today's word is make a decision. And I like this picture. On one half, she has, it seems like sun rays and gold, and it reminds me of Egyptian hieroglyphs, and there's an Ankh, and I really love it. I really love it. And yet there's the crescent moon there in the corner. And the other, she's got, it feels like more wildlife. It feels like more wild, right? And so there's this decision between something that's more put together and organized and structured versus something that is a little bit more organic and authentic. And not to say that the structure is not authentic, because it surely comes as, a more authentic structural point of view. This just flows more organically and happens naturally rather than structurally here. And it's asking you to make a decision. Today is the day that you decide, do I go on this trip to Hawaii? Do I go on a mini trip? Do I is there something important that someone has asked you that you have yet to answer because you're unsure about it? These are hard questions that come up. These are things that we perhaps have been kind of taking our time in thinking about, that we have not made a decision on. And today it's saying it is a day to make a decision. So take some time for yourself. See where you are right now today with whatever questions that you have been deciding on, indecisive about answering. If you find that you are still in a place of where you can't make a decision and you can't decide on it, reflect on it. Figure out why figure out what is holding you back from making a decision. Oftentimes I find there is a fear there that is holding me back from making a decision, for example. Is it a fear that you're going to lose a certain amount of money? Are you afraid something's going to happen? Are you afraid that you're going to lose someone? There might be some sort of rooted fear that is causing you not to make a decision today. And just know that today is a safe day. It is a safe, sacred day for making a decision. Know that no matter what decision you make, it will be good. And intend that that decision is going to be within the greatest, most benevolent outcome, of all. If you really want to do something, but then you really want to do one thing, but then you really want to do the other, and you can't decide which one you want to do most. At the seed, at the root, I often find that people know what they want to do. And if there are conditions as to why you haven't chosen to just do it, allow yourself to go dive deeper and find and figure things out. Where are you at in your journey right now? What do you feel like is going to be the most beneficial for you? I don't know, for example, if you are someone who's naturally more of the wilds and more or of the natural world, Think about how helpful it might be for you to um, to go the route of structure and forming things together. And then on the other hand, if you are someone who's always organized and always structured, well, think about how it might be for you to actually go visit, the natural world where things are not structured according to society. And I do say according to society because we think that just because this is the wilds and trees and leaves are everywhere, that it is untamed here. But in the natural world, it is actually rather tamed. Everything was intently placed exactly where it is for a reason, and it all has a function and a purpose, and it all actually is very organized. But we often give ourselves that misperception that this is the only way to be organized. And that's okay, that's fine. But understand that both sides are actually very tamed and very organized in their own special way. That neither way is necessarily wrong, and neither way is necessarily right. It's not a matter of wrong or right. It's a matter of who you choose to be and what you choose to be today. Take some time for yourself and just reflect. Maybe journey on it. Dive a little deeper into your psyche to figure out what is holding you back from whatever it is that you're wanting to really do. And then make a decision. Today's the day. It is a safe day for making a decision. Have a great day, dear ones. Meta-Ascension.